Hi, this is Jill with Caregiver Connection. I just wanted to go over a couple ideas for your loved one. If your loved one is suffering with dementia or if they've had a stroke, if you are a caregiver in some way for a loved one or a client, then I just want to offer you some little tidbits of advice. I'm currently working with a stroke survivor, and I do this part-time. I started full-time, down to part-time now, but we have him in a set schedule and it's working quite nicely. He has made a lot of gains in his strength and endurance and coordination and flexibility. So hopefully the work that we've been doing has contributed to that. So for example, sorry, there's some vehicles nearby that might be a little loud. But Mondays, he usually goes to an art class. That's a community art class. So check in your community and see if they have any activities for older adults, 50 plus. Quite often, you will find a pot of gold right in your own community. This particular place offers different forms of art classes, so you can learn to paint, learn to sketch. They have build it, fly it, so woodworking. They have different dance classes, aerobics classes, seated yoga, mat yoga, bar. So they have dance classes, which would be the bar class. So get involved, check it out. It's usually pretty inexpensive. Ours is, I think, $25 a year, and then every class there's a fee, but very minimal. So Mondays we do that, and that takes a good 6 hours, so a good chunk of time. And currently he's working on pastels, so it's like chalk, but he's painting, and he likes to make these beautiful pictures for family and friends, and then he actually finishes them, gets them matted and framed, and presents them to his friends. So that's been a really good thing every Monday that we do. Besides that, Tuesdays, usually he will go to another aerobics class, or he'll have physical therapy. Their insurance doesn't pay for this, but they do out-of-pocket therapy, and he's a swimmer, and so they are working on getting him back in the pool and freestyle swimming again. So usually that's on Tuesdays, or if it's not in the pool, it's just working on strength and endurance, walking stairs, safety tips, how to get up from falls, things like that. Besides the trip to physical therapy or exercise on Tuesday, we usually go to Hobby Lobby to get his artwork framed. So whatever he needs to do, either bring one of his pieces to Hobby Lobby or pick something up that's been finished. He loves to go to Hobby Lobby and walk around, so it's good exercise, walking around the aisles, and it just kind of kills time in the morning before we have to go to his therapy class. So that's been good. He looks forward to that. Wednesday is horseback riding. We are very fortunate to have a community with a lot of opportunities for special needs, kids and adults, and this particular place, they keep retired horses, very gentle horses, and you have to have a disability to attend. And we go for 45 minutes on Wednesdays. My client rides a horse. So there's a lift, a Hoyer lift, that will lift him onto the horse. He has sidewalkers right next to him so that he's safe. He has a history of horseback riding, so he does know a lot and he remembers, but his strength and flexibility and coordination is limited, so he has people alongside him. But check into that. You know, if your loved one is interested in animals, is there something in the community? Maybe they can go and, help out in a stable. Doesn't even have to be a class. They could just help in some way. You don't know until you ask. Ask around. So that's Wednesday. When we are finished with that, we end up back at that community center to play bingo. It's the same place that we go for art class on Mondays, and we will go back there on Wednesday and play bingo. We are there for about an hour, and he really enjoys that. He did not think he would enjoy that. I did not really think he would enjoy that, but turns out it's the perfect activity. He's tired. You don't have to have much skill to play bingo, but he has met some new friends there, and he really enjoys it. So that is Wednesday. Thursday is another art activity or exercise. And then Friday, he's actually part owner of a company. So he likes to go there and meet with some of the staff at lunchtime, just to keep connected. And, if you get your loved one back in familiar environments, it's so good for them, because they feel valuable again. It's interesting to see what comes up in conversations when we're there. It's like he steps right back into that the same work that he did prior to his stroke. So cognitively, he seems to be slipping, but when we get him in familiar places, he'll come right back again. So try those things. Try the familiar places. Attend church again, any kind of church activities, or just try it all and see. Don't sit home. They have to move, they have to interact, they have to feel valuable. We get out pretty much every day of the week, and we come home around 3 o'clock, and he's so tired, but we have made so many gains, and so it's pretty incredible to see. Keep a good attitude. Both caregiver and patient need a good attitude every day, even when you're not feeling it, and just get out there and do it. So those are my tips for today. Hopefully you can look at your community and do some digging and ask around. But there are a lot of resources that might not even cost any money. Just get out there and try. Until next time, thank you.